School me. Alrighty, everybody. It's gonna be a collective reading. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Turn. This reading is gonna be a little longer because I'm gonna incorporate some more decks. So I'm gonna put some oracle cards into the read as well, and maybe some archangel oracle cards as well. But we gonna see what it do. Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective. Seriously, la, 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 la. Why you fall out like that? All right. So, so we have the sun in upright. This is Aquarius energy, so you could be an Aquarius collective, or you could be dealing with one, or this could just be the energy that you're in that's surrounding you. You could be feeling hopeful. You could be inspired to do something. You could be someone who is creative, or you could be inspired to do something creative. You could be at peace at this time. You could be, like I said, this star energy. You could be a star of some sort. You could be content when it comes to life, or content with something that you're creating, content with how peaceful your life is right now. You could be having a renewal. You could be in serenity. You could be studying spirituality, stepping into spirituality, or just indulging in your spirituality. You could be healing at this time. You could be feeling positive, giving off positive vibes, and just have positivity around you. You could be having faith at this time. You could be feeling rejuvenated or rejuvenating yourself in nature, rejuvenating yourself. You could be around water at this time. You could be persevering through this healing process, collective. And like I said, you could be an Aquarius that I'm speaking with that's in this energy. Maybe you're feeling hopeful when it comes to something you're inspired to create. Like I said, this could be something when it comes to nature. You could be creating something in nature. Maybe you do something with nature. And that's crazy I said that because there was a video I seen. I think it was on mm, Instagram, it might have been, or TikTok. It's a woman, an older woman. She goes in nature and she picks out like little flowers and leaves and all types of things, and she creates art from it. So I don't know if she an Aquarius or whatever, but you could be doing something like that. So you could be out in nature creating something. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the upright, also Aquarius energy. So there could be an Aquarius that's having a big change. They could be taking an opportunity, bringing someone an opportunity. They could be rushing in to seize a moment, rushing in to bring someone an opportunity to create a big change. They could be getting creative with this. They could be wanting to do this in nature. So, whatever they're planning, they could be planning this in nature or to do this in nature. And they could be getting real creative with whatever this is they're wanting to do, or maybe they could be healing right now in order to bring a big change or opportunity to someone. They could be jumping in, arriving somewhere, or they could be leaving. They could be confident in whatever this is that they're planning to do in the direction they're taking. They could be direct. They could be honest, witty, talkative, impatient, impulsive, intellectual, and bold. So they could be bold with whatever this creativity is that they're wanting to bring. Maybe they'll want to bring a creative idea, creative opportunity to someone that's going to bring a big change, whether for them or whoever they want to bring this towards. And someone could be inspiring them to do this, maybe inspiring them to bring peace. Hello. And then we got the devil in the uprights, Capricorn energy. So this Aquarius could be dealing with a Capricorn. This Capricorn could suffer from mental health issues. They could be holding a lot of secrets. They could be holding secrets when it comes to obsessions that they have. They could be deceptive. They could be dependent. Maybe they're dependent on this person. They could be in bondage, or maybe they wanted this Aquarius in bondage. They could have wanted this Aquarius to be tied to them, bound to them. They could have been obsessed with this Aquarius, obsessed with whatever this Aquarius was creating, obsessed with this Aquarius healing. Hello, everybody. They could have. They could be someone who's materialistic. They could be wanting this Aquarius to feel powerless and hopeless in the situation. They could have abused this Aquarius. They could have been very violent towards this Aquarius. They could be someone who's aggressive. But as we have here with this Knight of Swords energy, this Aquarius could be leaving this Capricorn because they are so aggressive, obsessive, and controlling, wanting to have them bounded to them. So they could be leaving as we have arrive and leave. And if someone is the devil, I doubt they will want to stay. I would doubt they would be wanting to arrive. So maybe this Aquarius is getting creative when it comes to leaving a Capricorn, leaving a bad situation with a Capricorn in order to heal. Maybe they're getting inspiration to do this so that they could leave the situation and heal, leave an abusive situation from whoever this Capricorn is that has these mental issues and the secrets they withhold from this Aquarius. And this Aquarius could just be having faith at this time, wanting to rejuvenate themselves, wanting to have a renewal. And then we have friendship in the upright Cancer energy. So there could be a reunion, a celebration. There could be a social gathering, a festival, happiness, weddings, engagement parties, graduations, baby showers, happy hours. So, excuse me. This Cancer could be a friend of this Capricorn. No, I don't. And I don't want one. This Cancer could be a friend of this Capricorn that is having a baby shower or wedding, engagement, or a graduation. Or maybe this Aquarius could be setting up some type of creative gathering with the Cancer. Or someone could be reuniting with a Cancer. There could be a Capricorn reuniting with a friend that's a Cancer. They could be socializing with this person or seeing this person at a social gathering, and they could be celebrating about something. maybe about someone's pregnancy. And then we have rest in the upright Libra energy. So there could be a Libra in the situation, or someone may need to rest at this time. They could be in fear. They could have anxiety, stress, mental overload, need to empty, relax, and rest, need peace and tranquility, sanctuary, and meditation. So, if this Capricorn and this Cancer is meeting up at a social gathering, they could be talking about a wedding, an engagement, or a baby shower. So, if someone is pregnant, they may need rest at this time. They may be stressed out about something. Maybe this Cancer and this Capricorn is talking about the overload of this Capricorn getting left. Maybe this Capricorn is telling this Cancer that they're getting left by this Aquarius, telling this Cancer that they could be in fear if this person have not left yet, and they could be in a planning stage. So they could be talking to this Cancer, telling them, who is a friend, as you see friendship. They could be talking to this Cancer friend, telling them how stressed out they are over the situation. They could be venting to this person about the situation. And then we have Ace of Cups in the upright. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy once again. So, yeah, if someone is leaving a situation, or if someone is having a baby shower, welcoming a baby, this could be a new beginning for someone, a new beginning of being single, a new beginning to having a new addition to the family. This could be a new relationship, a new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception. Like I said, if someone's having a baby, so they could be s- telling their emotions about their situation. They could be saying how happy they are. They could be rejoicing about this baby if this Cancer is pregnant. So they could be overwhelmed with emotions, but they could be happy emotions about this pregnancy. They could be very fertile at this time. And like I said, celebration and social. So, yeah, whoever this Capricorn and this Cancer is, they could be meeting up, speaking about this Cancer being pregnant and welcoming their baby. So, this could be at a baby shower. And then we have potential for abundance. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So there could be an earth sign that has lack of money, poor financial control, and loss of opportunities. So while this Cancer is speaking of the good news that they're having, maybe this Capricorn, this devil energy, they could be having a lack of money, poor financial control, and loss of opportunities. Like I said, if this Aquarius is leaving this Capricorn, they could be sharing how they are losing this opportunity with whoever this is. Maybe this Aquarius is someone who's stable. So if they were a caretaker, they could be this Capricorn could have a lack of finances, a lack of money, poor financial control. Maybe they thought this person was going to stick around due to the bondage that they had this person in. But now that this person has either left or planning to leave, they could see this as a lost opportunity and feeling like they lost control over their finances or had poor Somebody don't want me to talk your way. Excuse me. Or poor financial control. Maybe this person was spending a lot of money because they had this person in bondage at one point. But now that they're leaving, they could be telling this cancer that they had poor financial control. So while this Capricorn is sharing their bad news, this Cancer could be sharing their good news. Then we have the Sun in the reverse. So someone could be have a lack of I can't even talk now. They don't want me to talk. They could hold on, y'all. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just funny though. One. I know, right? It's like no. But they cannot be enthused by this. They could be sad. They could have had unrealistic expectations in a situation. Maybe, like I said, they felt like they could have kept this person in bondage, but maybe because this person is inspired to make a move, they could have had a creative idea, wanted to heal in a situation instead of being stuck to a devil, someone who is obsessive and has secrets, someone that's all about sex. So maybe this Capricorn had unrealistic expectations when they thought that they could keep whoever this Aquarius was in bondage with them. Maybe due to sexual matters. Maybe they thought they could keep this person with sex. And then we have ego. So this could be someone with a big ego. They could be conceited. Someone could have had a miscarriage, a stillbirth. So, um, I don't know. Maybe this person tried to get pregnant by this Aquarius, but they could have had a miscarriage or a stillbirth. So, yeah, I mean, someone could be full of sadness because not only are they facing a miscarriage, they could be getting left in this situation. Or if this Cancer was once rejoicing at a gathering, they could be telling this person that they are no longer pregnant because they had a miscarriage. But take it how it resonate. And then we have the High Priestess in the upright. So we have trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, stoic wisdom, and knowledge, things to be revealed, spirit guides. So whoever the high priestess is in a situation, they could be revealing something. Or things could be getting revealed to this person about the situation. If they're on the outside looking in, spirit guides could be leading this person to this information. They could be giving this person wisdom about what's really going on. And then we have the King of Cups in the uprights, Pisces energy. So there could be a Pisces, a mature, compassionate male, caring, friendly, empathetic, wise, forgiving, diplomatic, balanced. It could be romantic, charming, devoted, family oriented, and generous. So there could be a high priestess that is dealing with a Pisces, this mature man. Maybe they were also at this gathering. So maybe people came together to speak about what's going on in their lives. Maybe they came together to speak about this Capricorn getting left, and it led to a lot of other things being discussed at whatever this gathering was, whether if it was at happy hour, maybe due to them going to happy hour. This Cancer could have been drinking while pregnant, and after rejoicing over this new beginning, this fertility, this pregnancy, this person could have had a miscarriage, a stillbirth, because they could have been drinking, rejoicing. You see the cups up in the air, so they could have been drinking while pregnant, knowing they shouldn't have, and it could have caused a miscarriage. So this is what could have caused this person to be in fear and anxiety, stressed out, because they could have went out to happy hour with their friends, drinking and partying, having a good time while pregnant, and they could have had a miscarriage or a stillbirth because they wasn't resting. They were partying instead of resting, tending to their body, meditating. They could have been dealing with their mental overload with drinking if they were stressed out due to something else. But like I said, there could be a high priestess and a king of cups in a situation, a Pisces in a situation that was at this gathering. We have a king of swords in the reverse. This is Libra energy. So there could be a Libra that was also at this gathering. They could have a lack of structure, procedure. They could have a weak intellect, irrational and illogical. So maybe whoever this Libra was, they could have been egging this Cancer on to drink. Maybe they was just being a bad influence when it came to the situation. Maybe these could be friends. This could be a group of friends at a gathering, and they could just be bad for each other. They could just all give each other bad advice. Maybe they don't want to see each other in good situations. Maybe they are all a group of friends that indulge in sex and partying and happy hours and just materialistic things. Maybe this is a group of friends that have the same views. So maybe this Libra told this Capricorn to do something irrational that got them left, that got this Capricorn left in the situation. And this could have happened at this gathering. So, whatever this Capricorn decided to do off the advice of this Libra at this gathering could have caused them to get left, could have caused a big change in their situation. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is Gemini energy. A Gemini could also be a part of this friend group. They could be getting disappointing news. Maybe the disappointing news is that their friend is getting left or someone is getting left in a situation. The disappointing news could be that someone is having a miscarriage. They could have a lack of ideas when it comes to something. Maybe this friend group was trying to help this Capricorn keep this Aquarius in bondage. Maybe they were trying to help this Capricorn keep someone in bondage so that they wouldn't go to someone else, they wouldn't leave and arrive somewhere else. This Aquarius, I said this Aquarius, this Gemini could be defensive when it comes to something. Maybe if this is a friend or someone that this Gemini is dealing with, if they're dealing with this Cancer and they found out that they were drinking while pregnant and that's what caused them to have this miscarriage, they could be defensive when it comes to this person. So they could be coming in and getting this disappointing news that that's why this Cancer had this miscarriage because they were drinking. Then we got this person is a player. So this person could have been a player So they could have been sleeping with these friends. Maybe they were a part of this sex group. Maybe this was a sex group going on. And because this Capricorn indulged with their friends when it came to sex and happy hours, could have caused them to get left. But whoever the Gemini is in the situation, they could just be a player. They could be sleeping with all the friends. But this could be people that celebrate a lot. And then we have community in the reverse. Aries energy. So there could be an Aries a part of this friend group as well. But we have unhappy families, postponed slash canceled reunions, running away from home. So yeah, I mean, maybe there was supposed to be a reunion when it came to friends. There could have been some sort of gathering that was planned, and maybe due to this Aquarius leaving, this could be canceled. Um, and maybe due to this Cancer having a miscarriage, or if it was this Capricorn that had a miscarriage, there could be a canceled baby shower. There could no longer be a need for a baby shower. But this could cause this family to be unhappy, this family of friends, or if this is family and friends, or a family. But like I said, it could be family and friends that comes together. They know each other's business or what so have you. So everybody could be unhappy for one reason or another because they could be going through their own shit at this time. Excuse my language. So this friend group and these family members, they could just be all going through their own stuff. Maybe because they're the type to indulge, like I said, party a lot, have sex a lot. We got transition in the reverse, Aquarius energy again. So we got trouble arrives, jumping from the frying pan into the fire, lack of progress. So I don't know, man. Maybe there's a fight that's gonna break out. Trouble arrives due to this family being unhappy. Maybe because this Capricorn has vented to these people that they will have lack of money if this person leave, due to this person having poor financial control when they were actually with this person. Now that they're leaving, they could have a lack of money. So maybe this Capricorn is telling these friends and family members, stuff about this Aquarius that is getting them upset, causing them to be happy. Maybe they all feel like it's a lost opportunity in some way that this person is leaving. So everybody could be unhappy in the situation, but trouble could be arriving for this Aquarius because someone could be upset. Someone could be mad about this. Like I said, people are unhappy. Maybe they're unhappy with the decision of this Aquarius. So maybe this Aquarius felt like he was leaving a situation and there would be progress, but maybe these family and friends could be trying to hold this person back in some way, shape, or form by bringing trouble their way because they're unhappy because of their decision. And just because everything else that's going on in their lives, maybe they want to bring trouble to this person because of what they decided to do in the situation, because they decided to lead a situation. I don't know. Like I said, if this Aquarius had a part in, if they were dealing with this Capricorn, they could have been involved in the sex and deception, the bondage, or whatsoever. So if these group of friends were dealing with each other, they was all, you know, effing on each other. They could have they could be mad because that person is leaving. They don't want no parts of whatever this is anymore. So they could be trying to bring trouble to this person because they want to leave. They want to get on this boat and leave. And it's these people is unhappy about this. They don't want this person to leave. Maybe they could be, like I said, this person could be the main financial source of all of these people. And then we got passion and the upright Sagittarius energy. So a Sagittarius could also be a part of this group. This could be a Knight of Wands, but they could be in the up. So they could be hurrying towards someone, hurrying towards something. Maybe they could be hurrying towards this Aquarius. They could be trying to bring trouble to this Aquarius, whoever this Sagittarius is in a situation, but they could be full of passion when doing this. They could feel adventurous. They could be energetic, charming, passionate, excited, confident, conceited, heroic. Maybe they feel like they're the ones that's going to stop this person, or they're the ones that's going to come and save the day in regards to something. But this could be someone who is sexy, spiritual, flirtatious, free spirited, open minded, rebellious. Excuse me, but they could be brave. So maybe they're coming in to stop this person. I don't know, but they could be hurrying, rushing in to do something. I don't know if they're rushing into someone, rushing into this Aquarius to bring trouble to them or what. Rushing to these people. I don't know what they doing, child. But a Sag could definitely be involved. I want some people. You know what? Let's see. Let me pull some of my questions. But yeah, I don't know what's up with this friend group. They got a lot of ish going on, man. They got a lot of ish going on. People getting left, people having miscarriages. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what's up with this high priestess and this king of cups. They chilling in the cut. I don't know if they outside the situation or they just, I don't know. They could be the ones that's mature in the situation. Maybe this high priestess knows something about the situation. They're just trusting in the situation, how the situation gonna play out. They could be getting guided at this time. And this king of cups. This could be someone, like I said, who's mature. They could be caring. They could be friendly. So they could be empathizing with these people, but they could be wise in the situation. Maybe they don't do everything that this group does. Maybe they don't indulge as much as this group does, but they could be charming though and romantic as well. But they could be family oriented. So they could have a family so they could stay outside. They could stay out the mix for the most part. They could be balanced in the situation. But everybody else seem like they be on some bullshit. These people could be full of passion. Okay, so please give me the messages for the collective. Up, we got sleepover. So this could be a sleepover that these people was having. So maybe this Sagittarius rushing to the sleepover. They could be, oh, somebody, damn, before I could talk. Somebody could be out on bail. So maybe this Sagittarius is out on bail and they could be rushing into the sleepover to tell what they got going on. To tell them that they out on bail from something they done did for being too adventurous, too free spirited. So whatever this Sagittarius then did, they could be out on bail right now and rushing into this sleepover to let these friends know, these friends and family know what is going on. Saying somebody could be sneaking out the back door. I don't know what they sneaking out the back door to do, but it could be this Aquarius that's trying to leave, but maybe somebody stopped them in their tracks because it say lack of progress. So somebody could be stopping them in their tracks, catching them sneak out the back door. And then it could be trouble after that when somebody see this person sneaking out the back door and they stop them. This could be a Sagittarius catching them sneaking out the back door. Sneaking out the back door of somebody's house. I don't know. Maybe they was at this sleepover and they got caught at this sleepover sneaking out the back door. I don't know. Somebody sneaking out the back door. Either this Aquarius or this Sag. This Sagittarius. But this person in a hurry. So they could be running out the back door. I don't know. Then we had caught on ring cam. Oh, so somebody could have got caught on a ring cam sneaking out the back door. That's crazy. Who got caught on a ring cam sneaking out the back door? Damn. Oop. Then we got Taurus male. So it could be a Taurus male that got caught on a ring cam sneaking out the back door. Oop. And we had trying to kidnap you. So a Taurus male could be trying to kidnap somebody and they could be sneaking out the back door with somebody. But this could have been caught on a ring cam. And we have ghost riders. So they could have tried to kidnap a ghost rider, or this Taurus male could be a ghost rider. They could be ones out on bail. Maybe they're a part of this group, but they could have not made it to the sleepover or wasn't a part of the sleepover because they tried to kidnap somebody by sneaking them out the back door, but they was caught on a ring cam. Maybe they got locked up for this, but they could be out on bail right now. But they could be someone who's a ghost rider. This could be someone's childhood friend. So like I said, they could be a part of this friend group, this friend and family group. And we have light skinned, slender male. So they could be a childhood friend to a light skinned, slender male. So whatever friend in this friend group or friend and family group is, they could be this Taurus male who's a ghostwriter. They could be a childhood friend to a light skinned, slender male. And we got sex toys. Ooh. So, like I said, these people could be into a lot of sexual things. They could be having sleepovers to do these sexual escapades, sexual things. Maybe they be playing with sex toys, trying out sex toys on each other. I don't know. And we got Belgian waffles. So, they could have had Belgian waffles in the morning after the sleepover. I don't know. Somebody could like Belgian waffles. And we had Piggly Wiggly. So we could have took a trip to the Piggly Wiggly. Maybe they took a trip to the Piggly Wiggly to get these Belgian waffles for morning breakfast after they sex escapades. And then we had Taylor could be significant. So somebody named Taylor could be a part of this friend group. They could drive a Jeep. And then we have beach vibes. So they could This group could have went to the beach, had a sleepover after this beach, and then had breakfast, or this could have just been their whole day planned out. Could have went to the Piggly Wiggly to get some breakfast, some Belgian waffles, you know what I'm saying? Then they could have went to the beach, had some beach vibes or whatsoever. They had this sleepover, tried out some sex toys, and was doing a whole lot of other things, drinking, partying, living it up at this little sleepover gathering or whatever. And maybe that's the reason why somebody want to lead a situation. Maybe this tourist male was there. If they was there, maybe they could have tried to kidnap somebody that was at this little sleepover. Or maybe they tried to kidnap somebody to bring them to these people. So they could have planned to sneak out the back door, but I don't know. I don't know what happened in this situation. But like I said, somebody was sneaking out the back door and they got caught on the ring cam. And we got a toxic Scorpio male. So the toxic Scorpio male could be a part of this friend group as well. Maybe, and what I'm also getting to, these group of friends and family, they could have came together, had this little outing and this sleepover, and they could have tried to plan kidnapping somebody. So they could be trying to do this now. So they could have been at this sleepover, this gathering, drinking, and talking about how they was gonna kidnap somebody. But whoever this tourist male is, I don't even know why he involved. If he was over here at this sleepover at this gathering in on this, because he out on bail already as it is. Or the Sagittarius is one of them is out on bail. So they need to sit their little behinds down. Talking about kidnapping somebody. Then we got King. So somebody named King could be involved. They could work for Amtrak, or they could have had to hop on the Amtrak to get to this gathering, this sleepover, whatever it is. Then we have fake pregnancy tests. So yeah, I already said someone had a miscarriage or a stillborn, maybe because at this little gathering, sleepover, whatever you want to call it, they was drinking when they shouldn't have been drinking and carrying on, whoever this cancer is. So they could have needed to be resting, but they chose to be partying and sexting with these people instead of resting. Now they stressed out because they probably pulled a fake pregnancy test and then found out that they was having a miscarriage or a stillborn. And we have life support. So someone could be on life support from something that could have been due to trouble arriving due to Aquarius trying to leave. So I don't know if this Aquarius is on life support due to them bringing trouble to this Aquarius because they wanted to leave the situation. I don't know. Somebody in a situation on life support. This could be someone in their early 40s that's on life support. Damn. Now I'm going to pull some telepathy oracle cards. I'll go down. They got a lot of ish with them. Whoever this friend, family group, and I'm saying, Spirit, please give me the messages. Okay, or should I say tea? What's the tea? Spirit, what's the tea? What's the tea? All right, let me see. So we got study. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So I don't know. Maybe someone trying to lead or go to somebody else. But they could be wanting to have a renewal when it can't come to someone. That someone could be having a, what it say, new beginning, wherever to call that. I always do this. I'm always all over the place. Somebody could be having a new beginning, new relationship. So whoever this is in the situation, they could be needing to let love in, show each other how to love each other, learn from each other. And then we have a barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. So maybe somebody in this situation need to find their way around a barrier. Like I said, this Capricorn could have tried to have this Aquarius in bondage stuck to them, and this could be a barrier for them, and they need to find their way around this obstacle, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Any more messages? Then we got time. Let time forget those scars. So something could have happened, like I said, whatever this situation was, maybe from this person leaving, it could have brought trouble, which led them to be on life support. And maybe they could be healing, but they could be scarred from it. But time is needed for them to forget those scars, because whatever this toxic relationship was, or whatever they was involved with when it came to this devil, this Capricorn energy, it could have scarred them up pretty bad. Then we got acceleration. Speed up and chase the results you want. So like I said, somebody in a hurry, whether if it's this Sagittarius or it's the energy of this Aquarius trying to get on this boat and leave, and maybe they need to speed up and chase the results they want. Somebody in the situation may need to. I don't know. And I'm gonna pull some lost girl, made woman, the high priestess cards. Well, Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective. Any more messages for the collective? All right, so somebody in this situation could be soulmate, someone true love. So maybe someone trying to lead to get to a soulmate, or somebody could be having a new beginning, a new relationship, a renewal with a soulmate in the situation, a true love. And then we have planting seeds. What you see grows. Make sure you're planting good seeds in good soil. So maybe somebody had a plan. Maybe, like I said, they could have planned to leave or whatsoever. But that's the message. Now I can get some timeline cards. This is the, I think, the Mystical Moon Oracle. What are the timelines for this reading? Any timelines for this reading or additional messages, Spirit? All right, so we got next couple of weeks. So this could be going down in the next couple of weeks. Someone could be leaving in the next couple of weeks. They could be planning this gathering. I don't know, these soulmates, whoever. This could be these people in the background, this high priestess and this Pisces, or that's Aquarius that's leaving a situation. I don't know. Whoever is soulmates and true love in the situation, they could be coming together in the next few weeks. Someone could be getting left in the next couple of weeks. Someone could be having a miscarriage in the next couple of weeks, or someone could be finding out about this. I don't know. Something could be happening the next couple of weeks. Then we got the time is now. So for some people, it could be the next couple of weeks in regards to some situations. Then we have the time is now. So maybe it's the time now for someone to leave a situation. and head to someone. Then we have next spring, and we have next couple of days, and we have June, which is next month, and we have patience is not time yet. So maybe someone want it to be now, but maybe it ain't their time now. There's different timelines for different people in different situations, whatever their situation is, whatever the part they play. Like I said, it's a lot going on when it comes to this friend family group. They all going through stuff, so they all can have different timelines. Then we have faith, divine timing is at play. But that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. I holla.